Hello, welcome to GemIIToys. Here we have another showcase/review. Try to make it as short as possible because I'm not much of a YouTube patient person, if you know what I mean. I like my videos short. When it comes to watching, that is. Anyway, here we have the Wolverine figure by Hot Toys. Looking pretty good. Really nice Hugh Jackman head sculpt. This is my second Wolverine figure I've ever had. I gotta say this is definitely superior. The other one I had was the Wolverine Samurai one. And I was pretty happy with it, but when I saw this head sculpt, I had to get this instead. So here it is, and a little introduction. I kind of went into the head sculpt already, but hey, you know, I don't plan these reviews. If we put the box here, we can get a little shadow of Wolverine. Ain't that looking cool? Like that. Because I got the light going there, and anyway, like I was saying, I don't plan the structure of these reviews, so I just kind of go with it, shoot it, do some minimal editing, and post it on YouTube. Anyway, we got some accessories here. That's all he's got, unfortunately, when it comes to accessories. Yeah, not much at all. He's got the instruction manual right here. His stand. Now this would be, I just kind of displayed it this way so you guys can see the front of the box. It's a shoe box style box. That would be the back, so that slip goes over that. And you got this inner slip that goes into the clamshell, I guess you call it, casing. That's over there. And this goes over that. This goes inside that, and this goes over that. Sorry, I'm not showing you guys how to do it. I just, quite frankly, don't feel like it. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody does it. You guys want to see it? This box all set up. It's pretty easy to find. My reviews, I'm not going to do them that way. Alright, moving on to the next one. Alright, here we are once again, and changed up the pose a little bit. Let's see. Right to that there. I was thinking what I could do with the little accessories he has. I mean, at the end of the day, you know you're not going to really... Well, maybe you want to pose this guy like this. I don't know. I know I wasn't. But for this review, I'm trying to get a little creative. And this is the result. Hope you guys like it. It's a really cool head sculpt. It's just... To be totally honest with you, this guy, he's just... doesn't have much accessories, so if you're one of those people who likes changing up your figure, you ain't gonna be able to do much with this guy. But you know, if you love the character, the Wolverine, and especially if you love this movie and you like this suit, you know, this suit is pretty great. The suit is really, really nice. You know, once again, I'll say once again what I was gonna say, which is if you really like Wolverine and you really like this movie, you like this look, this figure, you just can't go wrong with it because it's an excellent figure. It's just gonna be a little boring because it doesn't offer much, doesn't offer many pose options. And once again, I'm trying to get a little creative here, but this expression just doesn't seem to have a whole lot you can go with. It's a pretty simple expression. The head sculpt is pretty amazing, but simple at the same time. Just no, it doesn't really say anything. So when it comes to the pose, there's only so many ways you can go about it. Oh, let's see if I can get it to focus once again, and yes. But he can look really cool. There he is. The claws are made out of metal. Be careful with them. These things are sharp. Not really focusing on them. Let's see if I can focus on the hand. And there we are. Look at those claws. Sharp. And here we are one more time. I know I just keep changing the one hand, but gosh, it's just Wolverine without at least one fist showing his claws is just not Wolverine to me. Anyway, I might try to do one without any, but there he is again. I'll show a little more of the suit. I didn't show much the suit. Gosh, I feel like I can't talk today. I slept way too much last night, so that's what happens. Oversleeping just makes you sleepy. Anyway, here you can see once again the stand. His boots. These boots can kind of jiggle around, and they're kind of annoying. But if you position them right, you can definitely make him look nice. He's got his belt here. Pants are really sweet. The material is nice. Let me see if I can focus there. He's got one fist like that, and this made out of plastic. This kind of armor he's wearing, and this is a material, very thin material. I'm afraid when I bend the elbows that it's gonna catch the material and get a little hole. As you can see, the material is very thin. It's nice though. It feels really nice, high quality. And there he is, looking sweet again. See if I can have him look at the camera just about right there, maybe. There we are. He looks a little bit cross-eyed, but I promise you he's not in person. Just in the camera. Makes him look a little bit like that, but he's not. Don't worry about that. It's the lighting kinda. This figure's head sculpt looks just really good. I'm trying to capture it. I'm really trying to capture it because, I mean, when it comes to this figure, the suit is nice and everything. But what sells this figure is this head sculpt. I think it's the best. It's definitely the best Hugh Jackman head sculpt I've ever seen. If I can get it, there we are. There. Gosh, so tricky to get this to focus just right. There we are. I haven't used this camera in a while and kind of working out the kinks here. Yeah, there we are. There's that head sculpt. That's what will sell you this figure. Definitely not the accessories. Let's see right there. Yeah, that's what it's all about here. It's that head sculpt. Except for that detail there. I don't know if you can see that. the neck. Gosh, I just don't like when Hot Toys does that to their figures. But you're not gonna look at it much. You're probably gonna end up looking at your figure like this when I have it in my display case. He's always facing forward like that. So it's just a little annoying. So yeah, whatever you display him, however you display him, display case, DTOF. I have a DTOF right over here. Oh, that's my collection, soon to be shown. Yeah, I'll have to show you that. I'll make a video of that soon. My latest version, I call it the 3.0. Or should I call it just, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I guess it's the third version, hey? Third version. Anyway, back to Mr. Hugh Jackman. Looking great. I think I'm going to do one more pose and wrap this up. Ain't much to show, unfortunately, like I said. Just trying to show different poses here and different angles. And yeah, he looks pretty great. So the box is nice, by the way. I know I showed it before, but I will reiterate that it's a nice box. I unfortunately don't care too much about boxes. I just don't have much space, so I have to store them away. But the box is nice. And we're back here for the pose without the claws. Getting ready to get his claws out. It's a little idea for a pose. But like I said, you know, Wolverine without his claws displayed just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And it kind of gives me a chance to kind of show you a little more of the suit, how it looks. I also changed up the lighting. Took away that torch. Oh, he's looking cool. Yeah, something like that. Yep. The Wolverine. I wish we could see more of this guy. Let me know what your favorite Wolverine movie is in the comments section below. Or not Wolverine movie, but you know, a movie that Wolverine is actually in. Could be any of the X-Men movies, or. But yeah, that's how he looks. We'll do the final pose next. And here we are for the final section. This is how he's looking. If you will focus, there we are. Look at that. Awesome figure. So what do I think of this figure? Well, head sculpt, needless to say. Said it many times. Looks like Hugh Jackman. Great. Excellent. Hair is really nice. One little defect, I mentioned it before. the little neck piece that kind of comes out, and you see the joint kind of between the head there and the neck. Yeah, right there. Below the ear. That's a little annoying, but other than that, excellent head sculpt. That's Hugh Jackman. That's Wolverine. The suit is excellent. This material, now one thing to mention is changing these pegs are a little bit annoying. I wish I should have shown it. Maybe I'll show it in the last final section. This piece of material covers all the way through the joint, what do you call them? The pegs. So the material covers the peg, so sometimes the peg, when you pull out the hands, it just sticks to the hand, and therefore it's so hard to explain. I should have just shown it. That's the first time I see that on a Hot Toys figure, in which the material is over the peg. So if you pull out the peg, basically it pulls it out of this material, so you have to stick it back in, unless you just don't care, but I do. I want to keep it the way it shipped. I think I just about explained that, but I'll show how it is. You can put it back through, but it's kind of a pain. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, articulation is great. Accessories, poor. Doesn't come with anything. I wish it just came with, I don't know. What else can he come with? He didn't show up in the movie in this suit for very long anyways, but the suit is great. Articulation of the ankles is pretty great. Pose them however you like. These do come out easily, too easily maybe. And then that's a piece that you just kind of can pull right out. If you pull out the foot, those will come right out and they just rotate around. Articulation on the knees is nice. The waist, you don't have much. You can move them side by side. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's not like he's really moving, but you can rotate his waist pretty good, but no ab crunch because of the suit. No real ab crunch at all. But there he is. I'll show you that last thing. Gosh, I wanted to close the video with this pose. He looks pretty great. Just can't do much with him. And there it is. That's what I was talking about. So sometimes this peg, there we are. Sometimes this peg will stay attached to the hand, and therefore pulls right out. And if you want it back to this, you just have to kind of work it in again. Kind of a pain, but hey. Anyway, I try to mimic here kind of his, see if I can get that. A little bit the look that he has in the cover of the movie. A little bit. Something like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Kinda like I said, not sure how to define my videos. Not really a review. I'm just trying to do something a little bit different here. Showcase review, let's call it like that for now. Of the Wolverine. Looking pretty nice. Alright. That's about all. There's the top of the head. You can see the hair is really nice. Yep. Anyway, for the final section, sorry about that, at the cut, I actually wanted to use again the torch to give him some more lighting here, and you can really see this is one nice final look for the Wolverine. Yeah. Just trying to figure out what to do to make these figures look best, you know. You gotta admit that looks pretty cool. If it focuses, of course, that is. Always about the focus, right? Yeah, there he is. This way. Kind of see that. And this other angle here. All right. Enjoy collecting. Catch you next time.